Okay, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Tesla stock and why it's down. So, as you guys know, I posted a video earlier whether you should buy or sell or not. So, since I posted that video, the stock has come down quite a bit. So, it's kind of settled at around $923. It bounced off of support recently in the later morning trading session. So, here we are, just basically sitting at around $920. So, one of the reasons why the stock is dipping so low is, of course, the markets are down. China posted some bad news on kind of some, I'm not going to say the word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So basically, that has kind of triggered a bit of a sell-off as well. So the Nasdaq is down, the Dow Jones is down, and that's kind of pulled a lot of stocks back in general. And of course, Tesla is one of them. So as we can see here, Tesla was also downgraded by Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. So you can see this article is posted on Electric. It says Tesla is slipping below its 1,000 per share, $1,000 per share after achieving the milestone, as Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs are now both downgrading the automaker. So as you can see here, they're basically talking about how they've been pushing the stock down and basically saying that perhaps they won't be able to reach their numbers. And of course, there is some additional competition coming from Amazon. So it says they specifically mention Amazon's a potential competitor in autonomous driving following rumors that the online retailer is looking to buy a company in the space. And then it also says Goldman Sachs also downgraded their stock of Tesla, but it's more due to the fact that they had upgraded at $950 and now it's trading higher. So basically, what we're looking at Tesla stock is that potential competition for Amazon could be pretty pretty serious. So as you're seeing now, a lot of new competitors are coming out there. Nikola Motors, they're a potential competitor for Tesla down the road. Amazon, even Google with their Waymo unit. So definitely Tesla has a bit of competition in the autonomous driving, and that I think has taken a bit of the toll on the stock price and forced a lot of people who are up big on the stock to basically perhaps cash out at the top, or some people have said maybe they just think the stock is overvalued. But with Tesla stock, it's one of those unique stocks, and I put it in the same class as Apple, and it's just something I don't want to miss out on, guys. So I know if you guys have seen any of my previous Tesla videos, you know that I have a $3,000 price target on the stock by 2025. So I'm really not looking to sell my shares unless the stock crosses below the 20-day moving average. So I'm just going to pull that up right here. So I'm using the software called TradingView.com. It's a really nice software. It's 100% free to use, and it's just really easy to do a lot of things on it. It's very powerful software. You can do many different things. But what I'm just simply do here is I'm going to add that moving average again to kind of see where the stock is traded. And then I just go over here and I just change the length to 20. And then I can just change the color to make it easier to look at. Change it to red. And then I like to look at the year-to-date chart when I look at the moving average. So as you can see here, the stock is approaching, it's getting closer to the 20-day moving average, which does potentially mean that this stock could be looking as a sell. But for right now, I'm still holding on to my Tesla shares. I bought at around $512, so I'm still up a lot. This Tesla is not a stock that I want to necessarily panic sell, because I just think it's one of those few companies out there that has immense long-term potential. And guys, this is just the beginning. I'm going to say this over and over again because it's just so simple that Tesla is the future of electric vehicles in the entire world. So, a lot of people don't even never seen an electric vehicle. They've never driven one before, and a lot of that's going to change in the future. So I would say if you're up big on Tesla, it's okay to take some money off the table. For me personally, I'm waiting to see if that stock crosses below the 20-day moving average, but I'm actually happy to be adding more shares. We'll see what happens with the stock price. If the stock price dips lower, that allow me to add some more shares to my position, because this is definitely a stock that I want to get into. So the last thing I'll say about Tesla stock is that if you ended up buying at the top right here, make sure you kind of have a stop loss or mental stop loss order. I usually like to sell a position if I'm down around 10%. Usually you could buy the stock cheaper. So I know some people, perhaps you guys bought here at the top. Usually you don't want to buy in this area. In this area, we call this area resistance, and that's usually an area where so many sellers come in and they start dumping the stock. So this area down here is called support. This is where buyers come in when they think the stock is undervalued, and this is resistance. So generally when you're buying a stock, you want to basically buy it as close to support as possible, but you don't want to necessarily buy it here because it might go lower. So you want to just basically take your time and not rush into positions when they're up so much, because a lot of times people are getting greedy and the stock is just trading much higher than its true fundamentals. So that's just a few insights I have, guys. I'm going to hold on to my shares from now. I'm going to give you guys some more updates as we see on where Tesla stock is headed right now. But I think that there's definitely some support at 900, so I wouldn't necessarily dump my shares. And the reason why I know there's support at 900 is because, as you can see here, we can see that the stock basically bounced off of $900 and went back up to 200. So if you guys are thinking of selling, I would say you could put a stop loss after $900 if the stock below that, and that would probably be a decent time to sell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates on Tesla. I post videos on Tesla, NIO, and other electric vehicle stocks as well. And be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, guys. That's it for now, guys. Take care.